On every other chain, a smart contract cannot think. It stores value. It runs logic. But the moment it needs intelligence, it has to call out to a server somewhere off-chain. Until now. Somnia changes that. Here, AI inference isn't an external service. It's native to consensus itself. So we asked one question. If a contract could actually reason, what could it run completely on its own? The answer is Santiora, a fully autonomous prediction market. No admin keys, no operator, no backend. The AI creates markets, sets the odds, and resolves outcomes, all by itself. This is not a mock-up. Santiora is live on Somnia testnet. Dozens of markets created autonomously by an on-chain AI. Crypto, sports, tech, every question, its opening odds, and the deadline are determined in a single transaction by the contract. Odds shift in real time as bets land. A parimutuel model. The pool determines the price, not an order book. Sub-second blocks make it feel instant. And all the math happens on-chain, not in a backend. This is the core pattern: yield and resume. The contract calls the LLM to reason. The model pauses midstream. It needs real-world data. The contract executes the tool calls, fetches the data, then hands the results back. The model resumes reasoning and produces a final decision. All on-chain in one pipeline. But who triggers this pipeline? There is no cron job. There is no server. The contract wakes itself up. Santiora Reactive v5 extends Somnia's Somnia event handler. It uses schedule subscription at block to book its own next wake-up block. When on-event fires, it creates or resolves a market, then reschedules itself. Two independent loops, one creates, one resolves, both self-perpetuating, forever. This is not an abstraction. This is real solidity. Dispatch Infer Tools chat calls Somnia's native LLM. Handle tool yield intercepts tool calls from the model, where resume orchestration feeds the results back and continues reasoning. A state machine for agent reasoning inside a smart contract. What can the LLM actually call? 4 on-chain tools. Fetch price, real-time crypto prices from CoinGecko. Fetch sports fixture, schedules and scores from the SportsDB. Fetch headline, trending repositories from GitHub. And fetch JSON, any arbitrary endpoint, any URL and selector the model decides it needs. These are not Oracle feeds. This is web scraping executed by validators. The pipeline involves 2 agents. First, the LLM orchestrator. It reasons, decides what data is needed, yields tool calls, and resumes with results. Second, the JSON executor. It performs the actual HTTP fetch and extracts the value on-chain. Up to 8 tools per round across 3 reasoning iterations, all coordinated by the contract. Put it all together. Scheduling wakes the contract. AI reasoning via yield and resume creates a market. Traders bet, the pool prices itself. When the deadline arrives, the AI resolves the outcome. And the loop begins again. One self-sustaining flywheel with 0 human intervention. Every step, every market creation, every bet, every resolution is a permanent transaction on Somnia testnet. Click any event, and there it is on the Explorer. Nothing is hidden. The next protocols will not call out to AI. They will have intelligence native inside consensus. That is what Somnia makes possible. A contract that thinks, yields for data, and resumes. That pattern is not ours. It is Somnia's, available to anyone reading this. The only question left is, what will you build? Ode Santiora. Built on Somnia, the agentic L1, santiora.rbexp.com, Somnia testnet. Chain ID 50312.